After the war in the spiritual universe, the rebellious Valiants, now called the Deceivers, were imprisoned in another dimension. A catastrophic event caused the prison to malfunction and appear in Earth's solar system. The Valiants now have been sent on a mission to recapture the malignant Deceivers and return them to their prison. Dukao Purecode is the undisputed leader of the Valiants. Both Dukao and his fellow defenders work with the democracy and its allies to track down and reincarcerate the evil Deceivers. The Overlords are an alien race from outer space. They are compulsive and habitual gamblers, and the passion for every Overlord are the arena games. These games take place on their home planets and are gladiatorial battles fought by monsters bred and trained by the Overlords themselves. The Overlords are the aliens from another galaxy. They have travelled the stars, mutating creatures into giant kaiju to do battle in the gladiatorial arenas of their home planet. Today's game will be a battle of 80 points for Bot War, the miniature game Turbo Edition 2. We are going to be playing with the Overlords versus the Valiants. Today's game will be a game of Scenario 2 Ruby Crystals. There is 8 turns in this game, or until one player has been wiped off the map. Essentially, what happens in this game is we will deploy a Ruby Crystal deposit at the centre of the table. We'll then place 4 others randomly with a few rules on where they can be placed, which you see all here. And throughout the game, we will be trying to control these. Now, the first 4 that get controlled and get searched and produce some energy cubes for us will be removed from play. Only the last one to be searched will remain on the table, and it will continue to yield after every harvest action through it. But we need to keep a tally of these because we will get additional energy to use throughout the game for how much we harvest of these Ruby Crystals. Mission objective is pretty simple. We need more Ruby Crystals than the opponent, or we will win the game by wiping the enemy out. Alrighty, and so here we have 80 points of the Valiants. Now, we have got Dukao, we've got Supercharge, Cold Start, Traffic Stop, Herbs, and we have RJ there as well. Now, all of these models have been upgraded with Supercharge. They've all got +1 movement. And then the 3 models at the front, Herbs, RJ, and Supercharge there, will all have the ability of Will of the One, which will give them the ability to ignore a single damage point each game. Then we have 80 points of the Overlord. So we have Small Eye here. We then have Gorger and the Thresher Lord. Have Saw along with Ripper, Goremouth, and Hammerhead rounding out the force. And so we are all deployed for the Valiants. We have Cold Start, Dukao, and Traffic Stop. We've then got RJ, Herbs, and Supercharge on that side. Going across the table, you can see the objectives. The Ruby Crystals placed 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 just behind there. Then we have the monsters of the Overlords. We've got Saw in the middle there with his buddies on the flank. We've got Small Eye. We then have Hammerhead back there. And then we've also got a couple of them behind there. We've got the big guy. And then we've got this little one here as well. Oh, and behind we've even got another one of them. Today's video is brought to you by Gap Games, a fantastic retailer in Australia for a variety of different miniature war games. If you'd like to help support the channel, we have an affiliate link where by clicking on and purchasing, you'll help support the channel, but you'll also help support Gap Games, which is a fantastic servant to the community. Right, so first activation for turn 1, we have Ripper over here, who is strategy rating 1, and we'll get his first activation. And so he's just going to move up there on Ripper. He's going to stay behind the building as he loses his shot at long range. So with that, you got 1 more, which I'm pretty sure is Saw at 3. Yep. And so Saw's going to activate. And so Saw will just move up to there. So now it is going to go to strategy rating 4. Because I'm playing Valiants, my strategy rating 4 fighters will go first. Right, so RJ has moved here. She's going to take a shot at Small Eye there. Now, she's chosen to boost her shot, which allows me to go up to 3, but I go down to 2 because I'm at long range. But because I've got the sniper rule, one of them turns into a crit dice here. And then Small Eye has chosen to boost his shield, so we'll see what we do. We do 5 points of damage, so Small Eye will need to make some saves. He saves 4, so takes a wound. And so next activation, Herbs just moves up with his efficient, and then Supercharge will move around the side and is going to take a shot at Hammerhead. So we lose 1 because we're at long range, so just the 1, so 2 points of damage, and 3 saves on Hammerhead, saves 3 and is fine. So Hammerhead is going to target Supercharge there. You've got 2 shots because you're -1 due to long range, so 3. I have 3 shielding dice, and I only stop 2, so I take a wound on Supercharge. And so the Overlords have a bunch of 5s, which are all before my next activation. So we have Smaller going in here. So Goremouth has just moved up into here next to Saw. And then lastly, you've got Fishmouth, correct?
No,
Thresher Lord is your last one. He's behind the building at the back there. So Thresher Lord coming down the center. So that's all your activations at strategy rating 5. So he's actually going to shoot RJ. So he drops a shot going to 2. RJ actually gains a defense dice due to Obscure. Wow, only stops 1, so we'll take 2. Right, traffic stop will move up and he's going to shoot back at Thresher Lord. So I can re-roll one of these, so I'll re-roll the 1. Wow, into a nothing, that's bad. 3 damage is what was done. You saved 4. It was 3 even out the tray. So nothing done to the Thresher Lord. So this Cold Start then moves up next. So then your last one will be Gorger, which is the big dude behind there. And Gorger just comes and moves up behind the small little tower there. Lastly, we have Ducal to go. And Ducal will move up like so. And that will be the end of round 1. So we will go into round 2 next. But at the start of round 2, we will need to roll to see the ruby crystals. So I do have models within 2 inch of 2 of them. So we're going to roll 2 red shield dice to see how many, and I get 2. And then for you, you've got 2 as well. You're going to get 1. And so once we've spent them, all of them are removed, which means the last one remaining on the table will be the center one. That one will now just continually put out red energy for whoever controls it and will not be removed at the end of any turn. So your first is Ripper. You've got no energy tokens on him, so he just gets his free activation each round from his efficient rule. That'll end him. Your next one will be Saw back here, who is strategy rating 3. So Saw has moved up. You're now within 10 inch. You are going to keep a spare energy on him for some defense later, probably from Ducal. But making your shot, so you've got 3. That'll be 5 points of damage. Right, so Ducal has 4 shields. I stopped 4, so I'll take 1.
Oh, no.
Right, so up to mine now for my strategy rating 4. We're going to start with RJ. She's going to shoot and boost. Because the sniper, we turn 1 shot into a critical. So just 2 points of damage. So Thresh Lord on his base ignores it all. RJ will then make a move behind cover. Right, so it moves up with Supercharge. I am boosting my shots to go to 3. You're also boosting your shields to go to 4 shield dice. So to be 3, that'll be 5 points of damage. And you will stop 4, so you take a wound on Hammerhead. And so Herbs then just goes with his efficient movement, and then we are going to shoot Thresher. Ripper, but do 3 points. Yeah. And stop 4. Right, Hammerhead is going to supercharge his shooting. Got nothing to spend on supercharge, so go. That'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out. That is a lot of damage. We stop 4, so 3. I'm going to use my ability on him to ignore 1 point of damage to take 2, which puts me to 3. Alright, Small Eye then moves, and he's going to take a shot at Supercharge, so anything but a 3, please. 3, alright, means I need to at least save a point of damage, and I save them all. Cool, good. Goremouth just makes a move then up to there. And so next up, Thresher Lord just moves into the center, so I'm actually going to have to go try and fight and get some points of you. That'll be all your 5 strategy rating models. So I believe it goes to a couple of mine now before your next.
My next is 9.
Yeah. Right, so Traffic Stop is then going to go for his super ability during the game. So we are going to go with a ram attack and then make a combat attack. Alright, so traffic stop then. We are going with this for combat. That'll be 4, 5, 6, 7.
He's got 3 shield.
And stop. 5, so you take 2. So after the combat, I'm then going to choose to do the disengage because I did do damage to you. So I'll disengage the inch. And then we go over to cold start. So we've made a move and we're going to go with a shot with cold start now. It'll be 5 points of damage. You only save 4, so there'll actually be 3 wounds on him now because I've got 2 energy cubes left. Thanks to Surge, 2 more points of damage go through that cannot be saved. So Gorgia just does a double move, moving up behind traffic stop. So we are going to go with Ducal then. So Ducal has gone in. We've made a ram attack, and then we're also going to boost our combat to give us this pile of dice. Wow. So did 16 damage with Ducal. How much do you stop? You stop 2. That is 14. I'm pretty sure he's dead. That was that. That is Ducal and how he rolls. And so we are at the end now of turn 2. Battlefield starting to look a bit fighty. So time to go into turn 3. And so turn 3 will begin. Start of the turn, it's only if one of us controls it without enemies nearby, so no one will be gaining any extra ruby crystals from the objective this round. So with that said, we're going to go place our energy and we'll go get on with turn 3. Alright, so start of turn 3 for activation strategy rating. We've got, what is it? It is Rippers first on 1. So you only had 1 energy cube on Ripper, so he's using efficient. Oh, it had none on him, did you?
No.
No. So yeah, he's using his efficient to make a shot. At traffic stop, just a base 1 point of damage. Traffic stop shields, stop 2. Wow, that was closer than it needed to be. So RJ will make a move, and then she's going to take a shot at long range. She had to move to get out along short range. So boosting the shot. So we've got this with our shooting. We'll do 4. And you stop 2, so take 2 more on Thresher Lord. And that will take out Thresher Lord. Cool, that is severely helping traffic stop not get mauled. Next up, we've got Herbs. And so Herbs will move over. We're going into Hammerhead with his shot. He got the move from Efficient, so 2 shots. Just a point of damage from Herbs. Nothing too great there.
There's 3 shields.
Stop 3, so he's fine. Right, so Supercharge moved in for a combat attack. You are boosting your shield, so this is combat for Supercharge. Got 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh. You stop 3, take 6 on Hammerhead, which I think will kill him.
It will.
So I've been killing all your dudes with the cubes on them on purpose. So Small Eye is going to go. He's taking a shot. Be a point of damage into Traffic Stop, who has 3. Wow, only just stopped. Wow, Traffic Stop's defense is not great. Right, so Gormouth is going to overcharge his shooting, power it up. I'm also going to power up the shields on Ducal, taking me, yes, to 5 shields. Go.
1.
Yep. Yep. So Cold Start is going to shoot Gormouth. We've got 3 energy left on us with a surge shot, so hopefully we can get a point of damage through. Got 3. You need to stop at least all of them. 2, so that'll be 4 damage in total then.
He's got 6 in total.
Totally should have done Traffic Stop before Cold Start there, but he's going to go with a move. So we're going to run away from Gormouth. But then we're going to make that move a ram attack, and then we're going to power up our combat as well. Alright, so this is with Traffic Stop. We will do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... 12, yeah, 12 points of damage. I think I got him. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he got squished.
Squish. So we have Gorgia, who has moved into the cow with his efficient move. Now you're going to use Adrenaline, so roll a black dice. You'll get this many extra 1. So you get 1 extra attack dice. So Gorgia's gone in. You've used Adrenaline, and then you've also going with an attack. Ducal will be boosting his shields for sure against this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you reroll one of those 2s for me? stays the same. So Ducal boosts his shields, taking him to 5 shielding dice, and then I swap one out for a crit thanks to combat shield. And 6, 7, 8. Stop all the damage coming in from Gorger. Ducal is going to go back, so we are going to... First of all, actually, do you wish to disengage with Gorger?
I can't.
No, you can't disengage because you didn't do the damage. So Ducal is going to go with a boosted power attack back at you. So Ducal has 5 dice plus his crit. That'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points of damage. Stop 3, so that'll be 7 wounds on Gorger. So that is the end of turn 3. No one controls this. No one's within 2 inch of the ruby crystals, so we will both just continue gaining the same amount we have. But we will be starting turn 4. Today's video is brought to you by Baron of Dice, a premium wargaming dice that make your table come alive. Now, if you're looking for some great dice to suit an army you play on the tabletop in a variety of different games, go to Baron of Dice and check out their website. You can also use our discount code down in the video's description, which will help support the channel, but also nab you a cheap little discount. The dice you see pictured here are the official dice for Parabellum's Last Argument of King's Conquest by them as well, which you can find on the Parabellum e-store as well. Alright, and so beginning the turn, there is no more low models, and so it is going to be 3 models all going next for the Valiants. So we're going to start with RJ. So RJ has to move in, but she will go and try and claim the objective there. But she's going to shoot Gorger in the back with a powered up shooting attack for 4 points of damage. Gorger stops 3, takes another wound. He's got 1 left, I believe.
Out of 9, he's taken...
8.
Yeah.
So yeah, 1 wound left on Gorger now. Supercharge will then move and shoot down into Small Eye for nothing. And Herbs will be doing the same, moving and shooting, so just 2. Can we roll more than nothing? Yeah, we get 2 points. So Small Eye's defense of 3, I believe. Save 3 and is fine. So Small Eye is going to go for a shot into Traffic Stop with a single shooting. 1, I think Traffic Stop should be fine. He has 1 more shield. So 3 shields. Stops 2, yeah, he's fine. Alright, so next up we have, what is this guy's name again? He's Gormouth. Gormouth. He has moved for efficient. And then we're Adrenaline. So that'll add 2. And then he's going to power attack Ducal. Yep. Ducal will choose to boost shields on this, I think. So going with your attack now. Well, that's got quite a bit. Reroll one of those 3s, please. Into a nothing. That is a good combat shield, combat sword. So 6. Ducal looks like this. Save 3, takes 3. So Traffic Stop, powered up combat attack after a move. So we are going to do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Takes 7. I think that'll kill Small Eye. Take him to 8.
He's only got 6.
Yeah, so he's gone. So Cold Start will now power up a shot. So that will be 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a good roll.
Into Gorger?
Yep. So you need to stop all of these. You stop 5. That's still 4 plus an extra 2 points from the other ones on there.
You only had 1 wound left.
And so last thing, Ducal will then move, going with Combat 4. Wow, oh, that's only 5 from Ducal. So you might have a model left at the end of the round. 2, that'll mean 3. That's still dead.
He only had 6 wounds.
Yeah. So even with Ducal rolling his last roll, but you're still dead. That'll be quite a convincing win to the Valiants with a table wipe at the bottom of 4. And so that is the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to come chat more with me, we have a Discord server for the channel, and that is linked down in the video's description. Also linked down in the video's description are the best ways to help support the channel. This is either via Patreon or YouTube members using one of our affiliate links and codes down there, like Baron of Dice, Gap Games, or Mithras Games, or by supporting us directly on Patreon or YouTube members. If you'd like to do any of those, we have links for that all in the description. And as a special thank you to our Patrons and YouTube members, we'd like to give them all a shout out. So thank you to our Patreons, Soren, Kenny Lowell, Outer and Shot First, Andrew Bowen, Cure Dynamic, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domir, Mark Harvey, James Cater, Benjamin Swallows, Red Martin, Iron Grinch, Colorblind Magic, Grimscold, and Andy C. And our YouTube members, Greenridge Gaming, Ronya, Lock Lorick, The Johnny84, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Revenar, Pink Nico Fire, Robin Mankiller, Monty's Tabletop Terrain, James Tillman, Disco, and John Castle. Lastly, a special thanks to Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing artwork you see on the channel. Once again, everyone, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the Grey. Ciao for now.